Welcome back, welcome back.
4 years.
So I found a nice little YouTuber, and salute to this man. He does what he does. He reacts to videos, I think, and he gives some good red pill information. It seems like he's a red pill guy, but I don't hear him talking that lingo. He's just talking like a grown man and trying to make other men aware that may not be aware of these things. And it's funny to me watching this because I just made a video recently bringing all of these points up. And let's go.
I have a newborn, so not a newborn, but he's 10 months. So I deserve my break. I deserve to have a good time.
Well,
I have a newborn, so not a newborn, but he's 10 months. So I deserve my break. I deserve to have a good time,
Well,
a 3-week good time. And I'm making money while doing it because my own going up. I don't even post on it, and it's going up right now.
Yeah.
So I thank Blue. Thank you, Blue. Thanks.
Yeah. How much money you made off your so far?
800.
$800. Wow.
I've never posted on there.
And you've never posted?
Never posted.
$800.
$800. I've only been here for 3 weeks.
$800.
I literally I'm only gained like 1,000 followers. So therefore, that's a
Come out here for no purpose. Like you said, I came out here to have fun and have a good time.
And on the way, I'm
left
getting
my
gains.
10-month baby
And I'm
back
getting
home.
gains at the end of the.
The more people you hook up with, the less connection you're going to build. And then finding that future hubby is going to be 10 times harder because you're losing the connection, the intimacy as much, you know? And that's a psychological fact.
That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a...
When women have sex with multiple men, they start to lose the connection of connecting to a man. Do you understand this? And she said it's a psychological fact. Science. You know, like we've been here for a really long time. And even before we had all these scientists and labs, men asked women things. You know, we like to figure things out. We like to categorize things, put them in a box. Why? Because then it helps us with seeing what's going to come in the future. We can't predict exactly what's going to happen, but if we know the facts of what happens. See, this is before the chemistry and the labs and they figuring out the brain by taking pictures. They've been figured this out. This is why I say all the red pill knowledge is in the Bible. Because it's a spiritual thing. When men do it, it happens too. We can lose our connection. They don't usually say that, but it's the truth. If a man keeps having multiple partners, right? And they're all easy, right? In his mind, has he ever seen a good woman? No. Then God sends him his wife. What's he gonna do? He's gonna be what he normally is and do what he normally does, and she's gonna be like, I'm not fucking with him. And then bye-bye to you having your good wife that the Lord sent you. Because you think all women are the same. You never believed that there was a good woman. So you never got ready. You never tried, like Kevin used to say. Or like the Bible says. You gotta be a husband before you get a wife. You gotta be a wife before you get a husband. Oh, is that what science says? The law of attraction?
Have fun and have a good time.
And on the way, I'm getting
my
gains.
10-month baby
And I'm
back
getting
home.
gains at the end of the.
The more people you hook up with, the less connection you're going to build. And then finding that future hubby is going to be 10 times harder because you're losing the connection, the intimacy as much, you know? And that's a psychological fact.
That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
Oh, cute.
Man. Oh my God, honey, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd hug you, but I'm covered in vomit.
Are you really?
Yes.
Wow.
If I can please have your attention, this is how simple it is to show a man you really care. Look at the genuine joy that this man has as he walks in the door and he sees what his woman has done for him. That man was happier than a kid on Christmas morning. He was happier than a 13-year-old boy who figured out the password to remove the parental control from the home internet. He was happier than a teacher finding out it was a snow day. Trust me, they get excited. I worked in education. I think you get my point. Women like this, they end up winning more often because a man is going to be a man. And when you choose a good man, he's going to want to protect and provide. He will go above and beyond the call of duty to get the job done. And this is just a reminder to hit that like and that subscribe button. That way more men can access the content.
He looks like a security guard or maybe a cop because it looks like he got the holster on the side. He's an overweight white man with a beard, not scruffy and dirty. He got a nice cut, got his little hair waved. He's in his little uniform. Got a decent house. It ain't really big, but it's decent. Maybe it'd be an apartment. I don't know. Black women, how come they can look like that and be regular, and how come they can do that and get that? I really want to know this. See, I watch Kev and all these other videos and my personal experiences and my personal viewing and watching you say these things. How come everybody else can just be regular and get these things?
And let's roll the next clip.
Did you really just come in this kitchen and throw your in the microwave in front of me?
My in the microwave?
I was in here first.
Well, ain't no damn.
I wonder what nation of people this is. I mean, come on. You can't make this shit up.
You really just come in this kitchen and throw your in the microwave in front of me?
Yes.
My in the microwave?
I was in here first.
Well, ain't no damn names on the microwave.
Now, I've been in this predicament. For people that I'm sure you have, you don't own the kitchen. We live in the same house. When you walked in that kitchen and I looked over and I seen you in there, I said, I'm gonna give her some time so she could put her stuff in the microwave. And then I probably walked in behind you, started making my food, because that's what men do. And then we walk back away and we sit down. And then you don't put your food in the microwave. It's right there. You gotta run upstairs and do something for some reason for 5 minutes. So I say, all right, I don't know how long she gonna be up there. Let me just go. It's only 2 minutes. It's a microwave. And then we put it in there. And then you come downstairs with your funky ass attitude. Like, I was here first. If you was there first, you should have used it. But you didn't. So you relinquished your spot.
You see me fixing my food and you gonna come run your butt up in here and jump in here on the microwave.
Damn right.
We need 2 kitchens.
Nah, you might need a new wife.
That's what I'm thinking.
Got him.
Yes.
We fucking got him.
Yes.
Caught his wife cheating and served her divorce papers.
To give me papers?
No, but you are...
I am so...
Yeah, we want to understand.
What the f*** is he doing here?
That's my friend. I need food.
Hi.
I need food. That's my friend.
Yeah, put it on YouTube.
What the fuck is that cameraman doing here while you're serving me divorce papers, catching me cheating? How dare you embarrass me like this? The arrogance of women is beyond. Yous are fucking crazy. Like, when a man gets caught cheating on his wife like that, I don't think we start, like, yelling at the wife like, you fucking stupid ass, why are you fucking catching me cheating? Like, what the fuck? Like, is that what I would call narcissism? Like, you get caught in the act and you're fucking mad that they want to videotape you because they know you're crazy, and when they show it to the judge, your lies won't work.
While you're at it, yeah.
Okay.
Think. That's the way to treat your wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's how you treat me. That's how you treat me. You cheat on me.
Yeah, whatever.
What do you expect me to do?
Whatever.
Call my lawyer.
Okay, so you don't want to take it.
I'm done.
Anyway.
I ain't got no kids. I got my own motion going on.
Flag.
Huh?
What? Go ahead.
What?
Nah, go ahead. What you about to
Explain
say?
this.
Wind up. Listen, I
We
know,
got back
like,
this. You
having
ain't gonna
sex before marriage
you ain't gonna just say that and skip right past that. This is the delusion of black women. This is not right.
I got my own motion going on.
flag.
Huh?
What? Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. What you about to say?
Wind up. Listen, I know, like, having sex before marriage is bad, but it's 2022. Like, what has gone on in your life that you have not had a kid?
I don't have kids.
You're different. Like, but for men, it's just kind of like, why don't you have a kid? What happened?
Cause I don't want a kid yet.
Maybe
I'm responsible.
it's not responsible. Like,
Hold up. What did she just say? Let's play that back.
it's not responsible. Like, it's not responsible. Like.
The utter delusion of
She said it's not responsible for a man to reach like the age of 30 and not have a kid. It's not responsible of you. Sound the horns. Black men. Any men. Because sound the horns. Other women say this and they're not black. But that is the most disturbing thing I've ever heard in my life. You didn't ruin yourself, and you have your business now, and you're happy. You're suspect. That's a red flag that you don't have a kid and you don't have a baby's mother somewhere. You're a fucking decent. You're the example. You are the exact thing what a good man is. No matter what your belief system are, no matter what the fuck you did, you work, you have no children, and you have money to take care of your family and your child if you want to have kids. Oh yeah, I think my daddy wrote a book and said that's what you do. And you wait until you're around 30, 40 because your money be right. Your wisdom will be right. That's 40 years of watching everybody else getting tossed around by the game. Get it? 40 years of building whatever it is you want. Do you realize if I would have started being myself, GMB, at 25 and put the camera on, do you understand that by mathematical logical numbers, like I would have like thousands of subscribers or hundreds of them by now? From moving state to state, improving over and over, like I can't be stopped. Oh, they think it's over. Watch season 5 coming next year. Moving the niggas would have been like, yo, this is the greatest thing I've ever watched in my life. This man's life is interesting. I watched this man go up. I watched this man go down. I watched this man go up. I watched this man. If I actually got to videotape my whole 17-year journey of following the laws and trying to do this. Oh my God, you people I wouldn't have to say nothing that God's real and God walks with me. I wouldn't even have to say nothing because yous would see it. Yous would see. And other men that was in my predicament would be like, nah, I'm going to take that oath that he took and say, Lord, save me. And I want you to help me. And I'm going to keep on going because this world's really, that's craziness. You're a good man, so there's something wrong with you.
Today's modern women, gentlemen. This is it. So apparently, according to her, if you are a man with no kids, you are not responsible. You cannot make this up. Let's keep going.
Like, especially for niggas like mad, like why don't
What's
you
mad old?
Like
What's mad old?
Like, no, I said when a nigga, not you.
What's old to you?
That correctly.
What's old?
Like, you're 40, you ain't got no kid.
Oh,
Decent black men. Just listen to the way they talk. When they call you boy, when they sound like this, don't fuck with them. If you're doing good in your life, don't do that to yourself. Like, that's always been a very big thing of mine since I got older and started to find the Lord. I said, it's not the fact that women talk ghetto, because I talk ghetto at times too, but I try to improve, so it doesn't matter. It's not about sounding a certain way, because I prove with China White that you can sound ghetto and not all proper, but know exactly the law and how to act and make a man feel good with those words. It's just words. And it's crazy how men can't even, like, if a man, men can't even, like, find things like that. Like, it's so rare for me to the Reva lady, Reva TV, how she talks. It's very rare to find a woman, all races, that speak like that. That sound like a woman. Soft spoken. Not super big words, but just it's a way you are. It's the same thing as it's like the hip hop talk, basically. When you have a woman talking that hardcore hip hop lingo and that, you know what I'm saying, and the man's and then really sit down and think in your mind, like, do I want to listen to that every day of my life? Do I want to hear that voice talking that love and hip hop shit every day? Really? And watch how many women you actually be like, I'm going to give her a relationship. You won't even waste your time half the time. Just alone with that. Stop judging women on, is she going to look good forever? Judge her on, is her voice so fucking annoying? Is the way she laughs so annoying? In 6 months, am I going to be able to even talk to her without being angry? Because a lot of men overlook these things. And then that be the same shit you leave her for.
32. See? Like, you around a good age. No.
So if a guy's 40 with no kids.
Yeah.
You just don't want them at that point, or you're really, really...
They be like, oh, I'm so careful. It's just giving out to get abortions.
Nah, I ain't telling nobody to get an abortion yet.
Okay, good for you.
Infertile. Or like, what is it?
Oh, or maybe something's wrong with their sperm.
Yeah.
I just didn't be putting it everywhere else.
That's good. That you're 32. Good for you.
Tell me you are a low-value woman without telling me you are a low-value woman. You know, they say you don't really know how foolish people are until they open their mouth and speak. I'm just glad she cleared that up for all of us. Now we know. And this is why I say everybody doesn't need to be put in front of a mic, because she actually thought she was saying something smart right there. And that's the troubling part. The best thing you could do when talking to any woman is let them talk, because you won't even have to ask. In due time, they will reveal their true colors and let you know exactly what kind of woman they really are. This is why we see a repeating cycle of bad choices being made by today's modern women. When you think and believe that what you are doing is not wrong, you will always continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. We don't realize how crazy, how outlandish, how absurd what you're saying really even sounds. You can't even begin to understand that you need to do some changing and some growth needs to take place. And the best thing you can do, gentlemen, if you ever encounter a woman who thinks like this, run.
See, when I realized by studying the Bible that people had tribes of people, everybody wasn't influenced by living exactly the same way, right? And, you know, a lot of people in the world lived outside these laws. Then I realized, and, you know, with the scientists, trauma theory and all of that stuff, that there was generations of people that only practiced idiocy like this. So that's normal to them. And then now we're looking at their descendants, and it seems like a certain amount of people are, like, you just see it. It's like They ripped the Bible from us and we couldn't even read yet. We seem to be humble and all these other things that we do. Always wanting to teach. Even if it ain't the Bible. He ain't saying nothing about the Bible, but everything he's saying is in the Bible. I wonder why.
Run, block her, don't talk to her, ignore and avoid all contact with her because she will make your life miserable.
Why did you say you can't date a man with kids?
I just don't because I want too much attention.
You say you got a kid, right?
Yeah, I do.
So you have a kid. So that means your attention is split as well, right?
It is.
So how's that fit in him if he don't have a kid, so he got to deal with your split attention?
If he don't like that, he don't like that. But some people going to be like, you know what, all right. But I'm just saying, like, I need too much attention to be splitting it.
I take care of myself.
You take care of yourself? You're independent?
Yes.
So you don't need a man to take care of you?
No.
No?
No.
Would you rather a breadwinner or a stay-at-home dad?
Breadwinner.
Breadwinner? And why is that?
Because I'd rather be the stay-at-home one.
If you're independent, why would you rather be the stay-at-home one? There you have it.
Why do feminists not like me? They don't like me because I published a blank book that's running the numbers up, calling them out. Everything a man wants his woman to say during an argument, and it's blank.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Holy shit. Everything a man wants a woman to say in an argument. Nothing. That's crazy. Because we don't like to argue.
You're a victim.
We'd rather talk.
Show me you are a bitter ex-girlfriend without telling me you're a bitter ex-girlfriend. So I did some digging, and it turns out, girl in the pink, she's the soon-to-be baby mama. Girl in the blue, she's the new girlfriend. And I guess they were trying to play nice for the sake of the gender reveal celebration, but didn't turn out too well. Her ex-boyfriend had moved on. It was too much for her to even bear. She walked off faster than when Maury tells a man, you're not the father. She walked off faster than a babysitter's boyfriend when he hears the car pull up. She walked off faster than when it's time to clock out, but the manager still needs you for something. I think you get my point. Her bitterness as a future baby mother is already beginning to show. And he's already moved on. And if it's one thing a bitter woman can't...
Now that's really sad. Like I be saying about how, like, some men should just have two women. They're describing one woman has the baby, but he ain't with her. And they're at a gender reveal party. They find out what it is. His girlfriend jumps on him immediately. The ex-babe, the one holding the baby, looks to go say, yay, we're having a girl. And the other girlfriend's already hugged up on him. And she gets mad and runs away. That kid is done. That kid will be fully abused if she doesn't get... Do you understand? The hatred that's going to brew within her. This is why if the man was like of the Lord, he would be like, you're my baby's mother and we're not working out, but you're not going around and nah, you're with me for life now. Don't worry about we're all together. And that's it. And then, you know, the kid doesn't have to get abused.
Well, that ain't. I'm gonna make it a long story short, bro. I'm not an asshole for telling this girl that I don't give a fuck if her and her kids are outside cold. I live in Detroit, Michigan. I chased this girl from when I was 14 up until I was about like 21. She never like really gave me the time of day. She always thought I was a joke because of the type of dude that I am. You know, like I don't smoke, I don't drink. You know, I don't go out like that. I go to work, I go home. I play video games, I like anime, that type. So she never really gave me a chance like that. But she know I always have my own car and my own place and everything. I wake up at like 4 in the morning and she talking about some, hey, I know you hate me, but like me and my kids about to be out on the street, whatever. Can I come over there until I find a shelter? And I'm looking around like, what did you ask me that? Hell no, you can't come over here. We had a whole argument and I just ended the conversation like, I don't know about you or your kids. Those are not my kids and those are not my problems. Get out my inbox. Am I wrong for that?
Listen, I'm sure he went back to sleep in his warm, comfortable, cozy bed that night like, whew, sure glad I dodged that bullet.
Ladies, stop playing around. That was a regular, average, heavy-set man. Black, of course. And it's the same story over and over. You diss us, you're corny. You ruin your life, and then you get older and you're outside. And you want the corny guy then, don't you? You wouldn't mind sitting up watching me play Apex Legends then, won't you? But we're not beat no more. There's so many women, why don't I have to take you? I just go get another one.